Alright? Ra ra ra, thank you. Just thought Robin was getting a bit deep there. You're having tears, Robin. Good afternoon to you all anyway. Hope you're having a great day so far. I think everything so far has been perfect. From the service, from Father Kevin, right through to here, it's been brilliant. For those who don't know me, my name is Paul, or Herby, as everybody knows me, and I'm Square's best man for the day, for his and Zara's big day. Can I just start by saying to Square how honoured I am to be your best man, and I was really delighted that you asked me. I can remember the time whenever Square did ask me to be best man. We were on the way to indoor football or something, just in the car talking about normal stuff, talking about Arsenal or something, and then the mumbled question came. Me and Square in front of the car, no radio, pure silence. He wasn't a bit slow, hadn't he, pure cornered. I was like, if I had said no, that would have been an awkward wee car journey, wouldn't it? I have to admit though, there's some nerves about today, particularly about this speech, as you all know, particularly wee John there. I decided earlier on in the week to do some internet research, but unfortunately after about half an hour I got a bit distracted. And it certainly wasn't best man speeches I was looking at. I think the same thing happened to Robin. Anyway, I've known Square all my life practically since we were toddlers running about Dunclug, and that's another word for it. And Square's cue to go home used to be the street lights coming on. Now his cue to go home sat beside him. And no, although I look like a street light coming on, I'm not talking about him. Just on the subject of sitting beside Square, I'm going to have to keep an eye on my drinks here because he's forced a bit of a reputation over the years as a bit of a drink snatcher. So, a word of warning, if Square's in the vicinity of the night, keep an extra eye on your drink if you don't want it to disappear. Ryan and I went to the same primary and secondary schools. To be honest with you, we fell apart a bit during the primary school years, but I put that down to the Neil's big move to the more exclusive area of Dunclug, otherwise known as Dunclug Gardens. It was during secondary school whenever we became pally again and we started to do the normal thing, drinking around the estate. One Square's particular tipple from Conley's off licence was a quarter bottle of vodka. I wonder where it got that from. I'll not tell you about last night. No. We then progressed to going out, and this is whenever Square's eye for fashion came to the fore. Square's typical weekend dress consisted of white jeans cut at the bottom both sides, regardless of time of year or season. a black woolly jumper, and a pair of black pods. That there, coupled with his curly hair and his cow's lick, meant that he looked really sharp every time we went to the grouse. But then it was into the grouse, and after the grouse, you know, you got Chinese and walked home, and that brings me to one night. I was walking home in my own, and walking up the road and concentrating on the walking technique, because I was very close to, you know, falling over. Concentrating on the breathing because I didn't want to be sick, but it was at the time, you know, All Saints Chapel was being renovated, and the scaffolding, you know, all the way up to the top of the tower. So I was walking home and heard this shout, "Herby!" I looked behind me, there was nobody there, and there's nobody in the room in front of me. It's just fuck. So I said, "Oh, I'm in bad shape here, I'm hearing things." And then the next thing, I'm up, "Herby!" I looked round, it was coming from up high, so looked round All Saints Chapel. Who was at the top of the scaffolding in the chapel? Square. I said, "Oh no, the big man's had enough. He's going to top himself. He's throwing himself off All Saints Chapel." And just as that thought left my mind, the female head popped up. It wasn't Zara, by the way. And Square confirmed to me there last week that that's the closest he's ever been to the A Club. But as I says to him, I'll be a nice big plane here next Wednesday to the Dominican Republic, so there's always time for, I don't know. So whenever Square met Zara, I didn't see him in 4 years. I'm not even joking. 4 full years I did not see that man. I suppose from that there point I knew that this could be the one for Square. Another telltale sign was one night at a party in Barry McArdle's house. They attacked each other on the sofa. Slabbers, sweat. It was like something out of a wildlife program. As I say, I knew that this was the one for Square, and the time came for him to pop the question, which he did in typical romantic Ryan style. The word is that it was over a DVD on a Thursday night. Hollyoaks, so he didn't even order the DVD. But apparently he threw the ring at Zara and nearly put her eye out, so it sounds about right. And that brings me to Zara, who I have to say, and I think we'll all agree, she's looking absolutely beautiful today. She's beautifully assisted by Tricia and Orla. And we go to the floor girls. All the girls are looking fantastic today. I was just looking at them earlier on. You know, watches by Gucci, hairstyles by Nicky Clark, makeup by Craig Concrete. My ma seen the big mixer going in by the spar this morning. She said to me, "What? That big mixer was going into Dunfin Crescent or whatever." I said, "Ah, that's about right." But Anyway, the girls look so angelic today, but let me tell you, if you had seen the photos from the numerous hen do's, you would know they're far from innocent. Our stag do, on the other hand, was very sensible, isn't that right, Square? Right, I'm finishing up now, so I'd like to just finish by saying how perfect everything's been, and I hope we have a night to remember. Incidentally, so is Ryan, as he looks forward to having a bath with the socks off. I sincerely wish Ryan and Zara a long, happy and healthy marriage, and I would ask you to all be upstanding and join me in a toast. To Ryan and Zara,